The son of a Chinese immigrant, he wastes no time protecting the United States, from taking on the mob to busting corrupt New Jersey politicians laundering money overseas. Now Weysan Dun is special agent in charge of the FBI's Omaha division. His and the FBI's #1 priority is preventing a terrorist attack. And after a team of Navy SEALs took out Osama bin Laden in Pakistan, he says the immediate threat just got worse.
Our assessment is that it did not really diminish the threat in the immediate future. If anything, the chance of a retaliatory strike of some sort has taken on heightened urgency.
There's no doubt bin Laden's death is a win for the United States, but now Dun's afraid al-Qaeda will want revenge. It's his job to make sure that doesn't happen. A week prior to our interview, KMTV Action 3 News learned about a meeting Dun called with all local law enforcement agencies in the Omaha division.
Why did you feel the need to call that meeting?
Well, because the possibilities of a retaliatory strike are something that we're very concerned about. And I wanted to get all of the agency heads that participate on the Joint Terrorism Task Force, as well as other key law enforcement agency heads together to give them our threat assessment and also to let them know what steps we would encourage their agencies and their constituencies to take to help us protect the country.
Dun needs local law enforcement help because his division is the largest geographically, covering Nebraska and Iowa. As he put it, from the foothills of the Rockies to the Mississippi. His first concerns are places known as soft targets. They are public places, usually with lots of people and little or no protection.
We believe now that the greatest threat is against the soft target, because those are virtually impossible to really protect against in a free society such as ours.
Is there a sense of complacency in the Midwest, especially here in Omaha, that terrorism can't happen here?
Absolutely. Complacency probably is the greatest threat. And for those that think a small to mid-sized community in the Midwest is somehow immune or protected from a potential terrorist act, I'm here to tell you they're absolutely mistaken.
Beyond preventing a terrorist attack on a shopping mall or sports venue, here it's our #1 industry that's extremely vulnerable.
Obviously, here in Nebraska and Iowa, we have a lot of farming and a lot of ranching. Is there a terrorist threat to our food supply?
That falls into an area we call agro-terrorism, and that is a concern of ours, particularly in a state like Nebraska or like Iowa. The possibility of a terrorist trying to attack our food supply somewhere along the chain from farm to fork is a very real possibility, and it's something that we pay a great deal of attention to.
Each day Weysan Dun arrives in his office, he focuses on catching the people who want to inflict pain on the United States. While it's his sworn duty, he says eliminating the threat can only happen when everyone is looking for it.
It is vitally important for members of the community to remain vigilant and to be willing to report suspicious activity to the local law enforcement or to the FBI.
It's likely this will be Weysan Dun's last assignment with the FBI. He calls Omaha home and hopes to retire here, but not before catching a few more bad guys. Dave Roberts, KMTV, Action 3 News.